So hello tankers, another Bambi game here for you. Again, nothing too amazing, but just showing what average gameplay can be like. As you can see, we've got a very nice matchup. Only 3 tier 9s on each side. And I've actually managed to upgrade. Free camera activated, apparently not. Ah, there we go. As you can see, I've got the basket on the back of my tank, which means I've upgraded the turret. I don't think it's actually much of an upgrade, but it gives me a little bit more health. But I'm still using the stock. Is it stock gun? I think it's the stock gun, and still don't have the top engine. But let's move up into the top right hand corner because I like to use my gun depression and that bouncy mantlet to hopefully wreak some havoc. And so this T-37 actually goes where I wanted to sit. I thought I could sit there, stick my mantlet around the corner and, well, be happy. I didn't really want to sit behind this rock because I thought the artillery might look for me. And we can see that a Jagdpanther and a T25/2 was coming up along here. And so I risk sticking my tracks out this side of the rock, which is probably a bit of a bad move. I should have side scraped, but I get away with it because there's nothing there. And so we wait, and we wait, and then a Jagdpanther comes out, and I pop one straight into his lower plate, pull back because of artillery. There's my oh my god cat to tell me I've been spotted. I love that thing. Oh, that was close. That T-37's really outstayed his welcome. He's just going to get murdered. But I see if I can squeeze shots through this little gap between him. And I can, straight through the upper plate of the Jagdpanther. Again, it's not hard when you have, even though this isn't the top gun, 226 millimeters of penetration. And then our friend here dies, so I decide to use him for several meters of frontal hull armor. As you can see, I bounce a shot there. Should we see where we bounced a shot? Oh, right off the gun mantlet. You can see that I think I just bounced off the T-54 Mod 1 there, who's also joined the party. So there's now 3 tanks up here. As you can see, I'm aiming for him, boom, straight through his turret. As you can see, I'm not using premium rounds here. T-25/2 decides to make a run for it, gets tracked and damaged. I don't quite reload in time. But we're up to just under 1,000 damage anyway. Jagdpanther misses me. I take a shot from the T-25/2 there, but I also bounce a few more shells. So let's see. Oh dear, see? Hand cranking the turret. So as you can see, I've bounced a shot off my upper plate, 2 off my mantlet, and the one that went in that damaged my turret right there. Which is actually gonna hinder me a little bit later on. But we've bounced 740 damage from that already. You know, one kill and over 1,000 damage, so we're doing pretty good as a top tier. I'm looking to get a shot on this T-25/2. He comes out, I'm not quite ready for him, but aim time, pretty good. Bounces off me again. I think that one's back off the mantlet. Yep, another one off the corner of the mantlet. Mantlet saving my life a little bit here. It's T-54 Mod 1. I took a bit of a snapshot. I didn't really need to. And then I bounce off his turret. Maybe should have used APCR here because I bounce off his turret again. But look at the rate of fire of the... I can't remember what gun this is, but it's not the top one. T-25/2 there scares me a little. I did not expect him to come around. And so I'm a bit worried that the T-54 Mod 1 comes out, but he doesn't. So I finish off his friend, up to just under 1,500 damage, and the Mod 1 comes along. Unfortunately for him, I'm not using the top gun, so I have a great rate of fire. I managed to track him and do damage. Try and track him again, but it doesn't work. Do a bit more damage. Try and angle, doesn't work. My turret has just been jammed. Luckily, this guy decides to drive around me, and my traverse speed is good enough that I can still pop a shot into him. I didn't actually know at this point that my turret was damaged. It's only now that I'm trying to fix it, and for some reason I couldn't find the right buttons, and so this took me far too long. Luckily the mod one doesn't seem to know my turret's stuck, but he comes around. I managed to bounce again, put another shot into him, trying to keep my angle, and my rate of fire finishes him off. And so that's quickly done 1300 damage to him. Now it's just I'm hiding from the artillery here just in case he's looking at me, but that's 2,500 damage, 3 kills, and holding the corner. I blocked 1,700 damage, quite nice, and let's just speed it up to the end of the replay because I don't do anything else. And so that was quite mediocre gameplay again for you. It's just showing you how you can angle your armour, use that turret front against lower tier tanks, and you can see all the ricochets. So let's take a quick look at those post-game statos. So we can see we got 26,000 credits, almost 27,800 experience, and that wasn't for a double. Like we say, we did 2 assistance damage, so basically nothing, and 2,521 damage. So not bad at all. We came top on experience and damage, which is quite nice. Again, like I say, there's nothing hugely spectacular, but it's just showing, or hopefully showing, the way I'm improving and how maybe give a bit more encouragement to people who aren't quite so good, so you're not just watching amazing replays all the time, so you see people do just have normalish games. And then let's look at the last one. So I fired 17 shots, I hit 15 and only penetrated 12. A few of those bouncing off the T-54 Mod 1 turret. He has a very well armoured tank. But I received 10 hits, only 3 penetrated, so I blocked 1,700 damage, which is about the health of my... I think that's exactly the hit points of my vehicle. So that turret and hull armour serving me well against those lower tiers. After I resupplied my ammunition though and repaired my tank, I only get 8,000 credits because I'm not running a premium account. So what are you going to do? But there we are. There's a pretty okay-ish game in a Centurion, Tier 9 Centurion. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.